Oh, let's go over chapter 11, second to last chapter. So we're going to talk about social structure and demographics. So a few things is functionalism. So we're going to start with functionalism. And what we're pretty much saying with functionalism is every part of society has their function to make society run properly. Okay, pretty much we're going to say society is in perfect equilibrium. Everyone is doing their part to serve society. Conflict theory is going to say that we have power differentials and inequality, which is definitely true. So it's like the rich is always taking out of the poor's pockets, which is then going to cause economic collapse. This is research by Karl Marx. Next, we have symbolic interactionalism. This is really mean that like we have shared meaning as symbols, and those shared meanings is what makes up society. Okay, social constructionism is like, think about like a social construct. Pretty much reality is created through our social interactions. Rational choice and exchange theory is pretty much going to say decision making is based on cost and beliefs. Okay, so we are making our decision based on what we can get out of it. Feminist theory is going to examine gender inequality. And then some institutions are going to be family, education, religion, government, economics, and healthcare. And another thing you guys must know is family is the strongest. So let's go over culture. Okay, so we have a few types of culture. We have material culture, which is physical items passed on from one another. Symbolic culture, which is all about ideas, beliefs, and your values. Cultural lag, which I guess we can all, follow, right? When the culture changes faster and you can't keep up. Like some countries have a technological culture lab is one way you could remember it. Language is the most powerful symbol. Obviously, we know that. Values is what pretty much a culture deems important, and then beliefs is what a culture considers to be true. Now let's go over demographics. So your categories are age, gender, race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, and immigration. Okay? So demographic shifts. So your demographics is going to change over time. And it changes due to fertility rate, mortality rate, and migration rate. And then population pyramids are, you're going to see this a lot on your full length, okay? Where you're going to see how many older people are in a generation versus younger people and stuff like that. And then you also have your push and pull factors. Why are we going to a country? Why are we leaving a country? Or why are we leaving a state or whatever, stuff like that. And then urbanization is pretty much going to be certain areas becoming more urban. And guys, we're on chapter 12. We're done. Okay, so we're going to go over social stratification in the next video.